There's a good chance that you use palm oil every day without even knowing about it. It's an ingredient in products as diverse as shampoo, toothpaste, chocolate, and detergent, and even sometimes used in the fuel in our cars. It's virtually everywhere. But some palm oil has a dirty secret: forest destruction. Indonesia's rainforests are being cleared to make way for palm oil plantations. Indonesia is a treasure chest of biodiversity. It is home to up to 15% of all known species of plants, mammals, and birds. But their homes are disappearing, with as few as 400 Sumatran tigers left in the wild. The lives of millions of Indonesians who depend on the forests are also changing beyond recognition. From land conflicts to forest fires and displacement. And that's not to mention the impact forest destruction has on our climate. Indonesia's peatlands are vast, storing about 35 billion tons of carbon. When they're drained, burned, and replaced by plantations, the conditions are set for devastating forest fires, and stored carbon dioxide is released into the atmosphere. So that's what we risk if forests are destroyed. But how does this affect you? Palm oil plantations sell their palm oil fruit to traders. From there, it's sold to huge corporations that make products we find on our supermarket shelves. This is how dirty palm oil is laundered through global markets. But tiger and forest-friendly palm oil is possible. The world's biggest trader has already committed to sustainable palm oil. And other big brands are following suit by cleaning up their supply chains. You have the power to make it happen. Remember those household brands you use? Well, it's time they made a commitment to be tiger and forest friendly. Join the movement to protect paradise.
"25 tahun yang lalu, bermodalkan mimpi dan tekad, kami berangkat dari tanah Jawa ke Sumatera. Bersama ASEAN Agri, kami bekerja keras menyiapkan masa depan yang lebih baik. ASEAN Agri menyiapkan lahan, mendampingi, mengajarkan cara berkebun yang baik, serta memanen yang benar. Membangun kompetensi, kebersamaan, dan kemampuan berusaha. Bersyukur atas nikmatnya. Kami menikmati hasil kerja keras dan kebersamaan ini. 29.000 petani plasma dan 25.000 pekerja, serta ribuan mitra lainnya dibina dan dinaungi oleh ASEAN Agri. Petani plasma dan pekerja ASEAN Agri mengucapkan, Dirgahayu Indonesiaku.
Palm oil is a vegetable oil just like any other kind of oil. Sunflower oil or canola oil, except for some key differences. It is very cheap, partially due to it being very productive, up to 10 times more productive than other oils. It is also very versatile, meaning it can be used for a whole range of cosmetics, soaps, shampoos, biofuels, but 80% of it is used in our everyday processed foods. The massive growth of the industry has led to 40 million tonnes of new production in the last 40 years, with 90% of that in Indonesia and Malaysia. While this has had economic benefits, half of all new plantations have come at the cost of rainforest, leading to wildlife loss, indigenous land conflicts, and carbon emissions. The high rate of deforestation for new palm oil plantations has led to the decimation of ecosystems in Indonesia and Malaysia, resulting in species like the orangutan, rhinos, tigers, and elephants being pushed to the edge of extinction. In the case of the Sumatran tiger, it is estimated there are only 400 left in the wild. Millions of Indigenous people rely on the rainforest for their livelihood. When the rainforest is cleared, it leaves them with few choices. As palm oil production has increased, so have land conflicts between locals, companies, and governments. At the extreme end, communities are forced off their land. Deforestation accounts for 20% of global annual carbon emissions, more than all forms of transport. As rainforest is cleared and burnt, carbon is emitted into the atmosphere. Indonesia alone produces 1.8 billion tonnes of carbon every year, posing a major threat to climate change and a health hazard to those in the region breathing in the smoke. It's important to note that it's not palm oil itself that is the issue, but the unsustainable way the industry is growing. With better management, the industry can continue to grow without compromising the environment, conservation, or Indigenous communities. As consumers, we can make this happen by ensuring we don't buy conventional palm oil that causes deforestation, and only buy palm oil that is certified sustainable by the Roundtable on Sustainable Palm Oil.